Hello, I am here tonight to talk about the um the San Francisco 49ers Seattle Seahawks game. This game was okay, man. I just think Seattle's kind of falling off a little bit. I don't know what's going on with this team all of a sudden. I think there's a lot of film now on them. Especially I just think the team like the Giants and the Seahawks. I think a lot of it. There's a lot of film on them now. Teams know what they want to do. With Geno Smith, Daniel Jones, obviously with the new system with Brian Dable. I think as we get here into November, December football, I think teams are starting to figure out what they're trying to do, and it's just not as successful, man. Seattle might have to consider drafting a quarterback, or maybe there's talks they could trade for Jordan Love. We'll see what they do, but I don't know. They might not be the answer tonight, man. 21-13, San Francisco wins. I believe they George Kittle had two touchdowns. They went into the halftime 14-3. They finished the game. They scored another touchdown, 21, and then Seattle finally scored a touchdown at the end, but it was too late. There was also an interception thrown by Geno Smith. They should have been a pick six, but they got called back for Nick Bosa getting called for roughing the passer, which in my mind was not a roughing the passer, but they decided to call it. Otherwise, it could have been 28-13 would have been the final score, honestly. But let's look at some stats, man. Brock Purdy, 17 out of 26 throwing, 217 yards, two touchdowns, two interceptions. He's looking good, man. He's even like that one touchdown he threw to George Kittle. He's like pump faking to both running backs on the right and the left side, and then he turns around and throws a dart to the middle of the field for George Kittle. This guy, I mean, I was looking at his stats. He started as a freshman, as a sophomore at he started at high school as a sophomore. As a sophomore, he started in high school. As a freshman at the University of Iowa State, and I was a rookie. So he's not nervous, man. His whole life, he's been starting pretty young, whether in Arizona in high school as a sophomore, and as a freshman in college at Iowa State, or right now in the NFL for San Francisco as a rookie, man. He is not scared. He looks pretty damn good, man. Christian McCaffrey, 108 yards, one touchdown. Jordan Mason, 64 yards. He had that big one, 55 yards, that if they really wanted to, they could have scored another touchdown there, honestly. George Kittle led the way, 4 catches, 93 yards, 2 touchdowns. Brandon Ayuk, 2 catches, 19 games. He didn't have that big of a game. But yeah, man, Brock Purdy looking pretty good. And Christian McCaffrey with that running game. George Kittle, obviously. Geno Smith, 31 for 44, 238 yards, 1 touchdown. Should have been an interception if Nick Bosa doesn't call for roughing the passer. Kenneth Walker, 47 yards. Tyler Lockett, 7 catches, 68 yards. DK Metcalf, 7 catches, 55 yards. And then Noah Fant with 5 catches, 32 yards, and a touchdown. Like I said, I think there's film is out on Seattle. Teams know now what they know what they're doing. They have them figured out. I think the honeymoon is over as far as Geno Smith goes. And if I'm Seattle, I'm getting a reality check, and I'm looking at different quarterback options, whether it's in the draft or maybe call Green Bay for Jordan Love. But ladies and gentlemen, those are my thoughts about the game. San Francisco's probably going to win the NFC West now. And Seattle, maybe at the wild card, who knows? We'll see what the hell happens. They might not even make the playoffs, honestly. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, I'm on like a light.